Well, greetings, drum corps fans. How is it going? Okay, well, coming at you here with a video of things to come and just a little bit of a recap and some information. It is actually Monday, August 1st, 2022. Yeah, it's already August, folks, and we're wrapping up the drum corps, DCI drum corps season here in the next couple weeks. So lots to see and lots to be excited about as we get into these final stretch of shows. Myself included, they've got a lot of drum corps going to be had in the next week and a half or so. So that being said, we're going to just do a little brief, very brief recap of this past weekend. We had Friday night was the big show down in Nashville, Tennessee. And then Saturday night was the big show in Atlanta, Georgia. Now, luckily, they were able to get those shows in because weather was a little dicey there. And fortunately, they just kind of did a little pause and started a little later and all that good stuff. So I was not able to watch many shows because actually I host an unrelated hobby event the last weekend in July every year. So I was able to listen to a lot of shows though. But I was only able to watch a few shows. I watched more shows on Saturday night than on Friday night. And overall, I think on Saturday night, I was pretty pleased with the way the judges judged and the results. Some of the captions were definitely all over the place, kind of thing. But, it's, as far as the spreads and such, I think they were fairly fair, I guess you could say. I don't think there were any huge surprises there. There's a lot of tussling going on, although no one's toppled the Blue Devils yet. So really, it's kind of them by themselves at the moment anyway, and then everybody else, which is, is that exciting? Well, not sort of, not particularly. I think it would be very exciting if someone just kind of snuck up on them and for even if it was only for one show and beat them, it would really cause a stir. But we'll see what happens. There's a lot of drum corps to be had. In this short period of time that's left in the season. Again, a week from now, people will be converging in on Indiana and the Open Class Championships, and then of course the World Class Championships. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that all pans out. So what we're going to talk about here is what's upcoming, which is this coming weekend is the Allentown DCI Eastern Regional shows on Friday and Saturday night, which I will be attending. I will be vlogging the whole time from Allentown. We're going to show you some of the icon things that are there, the really cool things about Allentown that are unique. We're going to cover all that stuff. Now, the problem is this, folks, and believe me, this is a unique situation. Last year, we were able to kind of move about and do what we wanted through, warm-ups and even rehearsals during the day without any real issues. They're really starting to tighten the screws on the COVID protocol stuff. So I don't know how much I'm going to be able to show of warm-ups and or a rehearsal through the day kind of stuff, okay? So this is truly a play-it-by-ear type thing, and we will keep you posted on what we're able to do, and we'll do as much as we can do. Luckily for me, and maybe even you guys, is I know Allentown very well. I've been there maybe all but 4 years. I've been there every single year in the last 25 years straight. So basically since 1997, it was only 4 years that I missed it. And there were weddings and stuff like that where I had no control over it. So I even went to 2 years down in Philadelphia. They had it in Franklin Field while they were renovating J. Burney Crum Stadium in Allentown. I went to those 2 shows. So again, I know the area very well. Sometimes the corps, though, are not in the area. Sometimes they're an hour and a half away or even 2 hours away, strangely enough, at housing and practice sites. I'm not going to be willing to be that far away from the show site. So, but there are at least 5 or so schools that are nearby that I know of, and we'll check them all and see who's doing what through the day on Friday and through the day on Saturday. So that's the plan for Allentown. Again, stay tuned. We're going to be showing a lot of stuff from there. And it's a unique place. I mean, I'll say this. If you're a diehard drum corps fan, you've been for a while, you definitely have to get yourself to get to Allentown sometime. It's a unique regional. It's outdoors. It's in a bowl, so there's a beautiful sound in the stadium. The members, actually, a lot of the members in course like the show because it is different than the other regionals. The warm-up area is a beautiful park with a big duck pond, trees. It's very nice. They actually, some of the members have called it, it's like being at the Masters, right? And the crowd is very drum corps savvy, very drum corps savvy. And the thing is, I always say, maybe this isn't fair, but I say, you're not in Kansas anymore when you come to Allentown, right? So if you've been getting some rave reviews and applause for every little thing, you have to earn your applause in Allentown. They will give it up for you, but you have to perform almost to perfection, and you have to communicate. You have to really show them you're performing to the max, and they will give it up for you. That is for sure. So I love that element about Allentown. There's a real interesting vibe in it to the whole thing. And again, it's very, very fun to participate as a fan. And I think, again, it's a make or break thing for the course. Some really knock it out of the park and some fall flat. But anyway, that being said, we're also going to be vlogging Indianapolis. We're going to arrive on Wednesday, and we will be there for Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays, obviously the big shows. And we'll also be there Saturday morning for the Sound Sport and Drumline events. So again, I don't know how much we're going to be allowed to cover warm-up areas and stuff like that. We're going to try, but again, I'm not sure how much protocol will be in place. So, we're just going to be a touch and go. Now, Allentown, not to go, I guess we're kind of flip-flopping around here, guys. Sorry about that. Allentown weather doesn't look so good right now. It looks like there's an unstable air mass in the area this coming weekend and for a few days. Friday's weather looks like a 60% chance of showers and scattered thunderstorms through the afternoon. And then in the evening, a 60% chance of scattered thunderstorms. On Saturday, it kind of continues, also scattered thunderstorms through the day. And then, actually, it's interesting, it says early evening, 50% chance of scattered thunderstorms. So, we'll see how it goes. There's an interesting clip if you want to see one on YouTube. I don't know the exact search string, but I'm sure if you do 2004 Glassman Allentown, or just Glassman Allentown, you'll see in 2004 they are performing in a torrential downpour. It's really quite an amazing video. They actually stopped the show halfway through. The staff said, "That's it." The show staff, and they called it because there was an approaching thunderstorm, and there was a rain delay for like an hour and 20 minutes at least, and they actually did go on with the show. So even if we have a rain delay in Allentown, hopefully they can get the show in. The show starts at 6:30 both nights, and it ends around 10. So even if you go another hour, it's only 11, so that's not too bad, I guess. So anyway, all right, that's not jibber jabber for me, guys. Just stay tuned. We got a lot of exciting things coming up. So do stay tuned, and yeah, thanks for the support. For those of you who are subscribed and such, I see there's been a few added here. I hope you find some stuff you like, and again, we're going to show you as much as we can. Hopefully the protocol for COVID and stuff will allow us to do that. So that's it for now. We'll talk to you in a bit. Cheers.